Hi, morning world, how are you? My name's Darren Watkins. I'm the Managing Director of Elevate Salon Partners. We are a provider of unique, I feel unique hairdressing products. I've been in the industry now for over 40 years and decided 12 months ago to set up my own business. And part of the role of that business was to help salons grow their business, improve their day-to-day offerings within the salons. And this is why I'm doing what I'm doing today. Now, this is the first time I've done anything like this, so any mistakes, please bear with me. I'm sure they'll get better the more we do. But what I wanted to do today, I've heard so much negativity in the industry about rising costs, things being more and more expensive, a lot of people going to self-employed, salons closing all over the time, other manufacturers going save money, and this and the other. I thought, well, I want to do something different. I want to bring something to the market where I can once a month come to the market with a video on YouTube and bring you something that will help you improve what you offer in the business, help you improve to take more money, help you understand what the business is doing. And the way I'm going to do that is by, obviously, because I call on so many salons, is taking some of their ideas of what's making them successful and then highlighting it, doing it, a video of how you can do it and how easy it can be to generate this extra money. And then hopefully, once a month you can come to my channel and learn something new which will help you get over these tough times, because it is tough at the moment. But what we've got to do is add more to the services that we provide and add more to the customer experience, and that is how we're going to get through this time. And what I wanted to do was start to bring ideas for you guys that you can bring into the salon and start offering as a service within the salon, which will obviously make the salon more money, make the environment nicer to work in and attract more customers to the salon. So what did I look for initially? Obviously there's loads of different ideas that we can bring to the first channel, but I thought the one that we would look at first was the one that seems to be very popular on social media. It's all over TikTok, it's all over social media as a new service that we're offering into salons. And I think it's on the back of supplements. There's never been a time, I don't think at the moment, since COVID, that we're more concerned about what we put in our bodies and what we put on our skin. And this is now sort of coming into our industry by way of scalp treatments and scalp massaging. This is something that is totally new to the salon business. So if you bring it into the business, it is absolutely a new pillar of income because it's money that you've never earned before from it. The other possibilities, obviously there's lots of hair food products going around at the moment as well, which again, I've been working with salons now that have brought that in and making £200,000–300,000 a month. This is new money that we're bringing into the salon. So, straight away, my one piece of advice would be go out and look for one of these hair food companies, and look into what they offer and bring that to the salon because your customers are buying it. Absolutely, just look all over TikTok, Facebook. There's so many manufacturers out there. Your customers are buying this product, so why not go out and get your customers to buy it from you? But for today, we're going to look at scalp massage and the various scalp massages and scalp treatments that we can offer within salon, either simple or really in depth. Now, when I've gone round to salons, a lot of salons have sort of said that, oh, we haven't got a lie down basin, oh, we haven't got one of these taps, and so on and so forth, and we can't do it because, well, there's lots of reasons why we can't do things, but let's look at some of the reasons why we can. Okay, if you haven't got a lie down basin, you can actually extend the offering of your normal shampoo by just offering a small scalp massage, a small treatment, and so on and so forth. So I just thought, well, let's look at that area. Let's look at the salons or you guys out there that haven't got a lay down basin, that can't offer the full service. And what I've done is I've gone out and purchased some things that you can add to the experience of your consumer. I've been onto Amazon and looked at some things that we can buy in reasonably cheap, which can absolutely add to the experience of your consumers coming into the salon and help you starting to introduce scalp massages into your business. So I brought depending on how deep or how far you want to go into this, you might need these, you might not. Obviously, you can do like a dry massage, especially if people have got psoriasis or skin that you need to remove from the scalp. And you've got, there's two products that you can use. This is a plastic sort of comb, and then obviously the one for the dry, which is really good for skin removal, is this. And you just literally put it onto the hair, and obviously we'll show you later. They were less than £6 each, So again, from an investment point of view, very little input, which the experience that the customer will experience, two words, and obviously the fact that they'll talk about you more because you actually are helping them alleviate a problem that they've got. Then obviously, to add to the actual whole relaxation massage side of it, just went and got some lavender face masks, which is steam generated, so any heat that goes on will actually start to release the aroma and relax people. £5, less than £5 on Amazon. You've got 6 in there, we've got 12 in there, so there's 12 customers that can be, you can use that with. Obviously, again, going into the depth, if you wanted to do full scalp analysis, this was £39, and this is like a it is a microscope, which obviously you can put on the scalp to show the customer on their phone, any areas of concern, any redness or anything like that. You don't have to go into it that deep. I'm just showing you the options. You can either just do a shampoo plus exercise, with a couple of light massage, or go into the full depth of what the scalp looks like, and obviously show them pre-treatment and post-treatment as well. Then again, just to add to the experience, face towels which can be put over, again, just to add to the whole experience and make the relaxation section better. And then one thing I've found a lot of salons are doing is using these weighted blankets. Now again, you don't have to be laid flat down, but just sat at the basin with with going through the experience, having the hot towels and everything across the face, and then just having this sort of encasing you. Again, it's going to add to the experience, which is the main thing. Relax the client, and obviously go towards generating you more income. Okay, so let's go into a full treatment. Okay, so as I said on the main part of the video, this is something that you don't have to offer as your service, but it's something I've sort of been researching, and again, it help you take it to the next level if you want to extend. This is Ola, our model for today, and Ola suffers from a bit of psoriasis on the scalp, which obviously we've been treating with products, and it's getting better. But just by doing this exercise, it just helps to remove that top layer of skin off the scalp. So literally using the comb that I showed you earlier and taking sections and just rubbing it against the scalp doesn't cause you any pain whatsoever. And obviously if there's any redness or any sort of open sores, then obviously don't do it. But as you can see, we've had a little go already, and you can see that it's lifting that sort of debris off the scalp, which will obviously, when we go in with the scalp scrub, it's just gonna make the whole experience better. And when the customer can feel clean and free of dryness and an itchy scalp, obviously it just makes the whole experience that much better. So that's literally all you do is obviously you can probably do some neater sections than I'm doing, but it is just a case of just doing sections and just rubbing the comb against the scalp there, and you can see that it's obviously lifting off that dryness and not causing any pain at all, Ola. No. So, there's nothing, you don't need to be, we are what we are, we're hairdressers, we're experienced enough just to take this on board, and it is literally, and again, if you wanted, there's hours and hours of YouTube footage online of how to do this and the benefit of doing this, and what impact it can have on the customer and their problem moving forward. Okay, so we'll stop there. So we've been through the whole head, as you can hopefully see on there, and obviously removed all of that loose skin. So we're now going to go into obviously the deep cleansing, which we're going to use. The two products that I normally use, the two brands that I use are obviously Insight and Esla. Today we've chosen to go with Esla because it's more suited to all those requirements, and we're going with the calming range, which is a calming lotion which we'll put on after the scrub, and then obviously the shampoo as well to go with it. So what we're going to start with is, no, that was the scrub, is the Esla Detox Scrub. So we're going to apply this at the basin on wet hair, and simply all we're going to do, the nozzle loosens, again taking each section, draw it through, and then we'll start the scalp massage process. But this is obviously the scrub, which is going to take even more of this and give the scalp a really deep cleanse. Okay, over to the basin. I'm just going to wet the hair down first and then apply the detox. You can do the detox on dry, but I like to do it when the hair is wet. So literally all we're going to do, open the tube and apply to the scalp, and as you can see, it's got a real nice sort of texture which will gently remove and detox the scrub, and it smells quite so. Yeah, so literally just going to part the hair, so better than what I'm doing. Apply so 2 or 3 inch sections each side, apply the scrub. It is quite fluid, so if you don't get it on all, when we're starting to work the product into the hair, it will pick up. If you just want to sit forward, it will sort of move around and cover the areas that we need. Smells gorgeous, doesn't it? And again, if there's any areas that are red, then I wouldn't, you know, or open sores, I wouldn't use the scrub. I would just go in with the next phase of the system. So that's it now, all over the scalp. So we're literally just going to start to work that in gently into the scalp, start to help to remove, and obviously start the relaxing process as well. But this part of the process is really to detox the scalp and remove any build-up of product, environmental, and obviously the dry scalp. It's just a simple scalp massage, making sure that the whole scalp is covered in the product. So as I say, just a simple massage. This isn't really the relaxing part of it, but you know, it is the start of the process. But there is a reason why we're doing this, to remove that build-up. Obviously, if there's any areas that are got more build up on, then you can just concentrate on them. But that's it, simple couple of minute scalp massage, detox massage. We now leave that product on for 2 to 3 minutes to help it soak into the skin, and obviously to release that, and then we'll rinse it off and go into stage 2.
That feels so like minty and refreshing, honestly.
It feels like quite uplifting.
Yeah, it really does, yeah.
Just your scalp, just because you do get so much build up on your scalp. You know, not just naturally, just with environment, products. Okay, so we've done the scalp scrub, we've detoxed the scalp, and there is obviously a lot of loose scalp still in there because we've not shampooed yet. But what I've decided to do is bring all back to the section to apply the second part of the process, which is the calming scalp fluid. This has got lots of antibacterial, anti-inflammatory properties to it, which are all derived from plant-based ingredients, which is actually going to start to soothe the scalp now and take away any itching. But I just felt that rather than doing it at the base, and it would be better to do it at the section, we can identify the areas that need the product on and get the scalp massage done as well. So as I say, we're just going to put the scalp fluid on. It's just a simple application, similar to what we were doing before. Just run it across the section, then take your next section, about the same width, a couple of inches, run it through. And it is quite fluid, so again it will, got my sections appalling today, but it will get across. So we're going to just continue to do that, and then we're just going to do a light, because obviously with it being calming, we don't want to overstimulate the scalp, so we're just going to do a nice gentle scalp massage. Okay. As I said, just a slight scalp massage, because all we're trying to do is distribute the product evenly throughout the scalp, but we don't want to stimulate the scalp too much. Okay, that looks evenly across the whole of the scalp. So we just leave that on there 2 to 3 minutes, and then we'll go into stage 3. We're now going to take the calming treatment off. So what we've done is we've detoxed the scalp, removed all of the build-up, and then we've put the calming solution on, which will obviously, as I said, will be antibacterial and antibiotic. Anti-inflammatory, which will obviously soothe the scalp. So what we're going to do now is shampoo, give this a good rinse first, get this out of the hair, because it will take all of the impurities that we've removed from the scalp with it. So we really need to give this a good rinse. Obviously at the start we talked about sort of scalp massaging being really big, and we've not done much of a massage here because this is more of a scalp treatment. So obviously we are going to do a little bit of massaging, but we're then going to sort of treat the hair as well. So we've done the scalp, so we're going to put a nice deep intensive conditioner on, and then that's when we'll add to the service and the towels and steam, nice heavy blanket to sort of relax the customer. But all I've really needed a scalp treatment rather than a scalp massage. So this is why we've gone down this process today. So that's fully rinsed now. So just with the calming Esla shampoo, we're going to give it 2 shampoos. First one is obviously really important to help to remove any of the build-up. But obviously there's lots of active ingredients in this product as well. So we need to leave the second one on for a minute or two to allow the product to go into the skin and deposit its products and its ingredients that will help to keep the scalp calm and itch free. So just a light massage, because again the first one will remove it. It's going to help to remove the impurities that the scalp treatment has taken off the top of the scalp. Okay, so we've rinsed off the second shampoo now, and obviously now we're going to have to treat the hair. and look after the hair. And this is where we're going to now go into offering that extra service of you know, relaxation. So we've got the steamer already going, which is going to start to relax. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to apply some of the deep cleansing mask. All has got colour on the hair, so we're going to use the Lucid Colour Mask from Esla. So take as much moisture out of the hair as you can, because obviously all water does is dilute the product, and apply the product to the hair, not the scalp. Try and keep it away from the scalp, because you know we've just detoxed the scalp and we don't want it. The smell is absolutely divine. So we're going to move the steam up a little bit more so it's a bit closer. We've got some heat going on to the hair as well. But you can see just a tiny amount of product goes a long way. Just work it through the hair. And now we're going to start the process of relaxing all up for the rest of the day. So as I said at the start, just simple additions to the process. Got one of these eye masks, which is really simple to attach, but very relaxing. You can either attach it to the ears, but I just tend just to put it over the eyes and put it down. Then the ultimate, so just to add to the relaxation, nice weighted blanket, which is going to keep all that nice and warm. Feel like she's having a big Monday hug. And that's it. We'll now leave that for 10 to 15 minutes, or until she's snoring. Okay. So that's it now. All of us in a relaxed state for about 12 minutes that we left this on. And as she's just commented, you know, we've absolutely wiped her out. So the actual whole experience has done what it, you know, it's treated the scalp, but also relaxed the customer, you know, which is something that we'll talk about, sort of the financials in a bit. But you know, it's a new service that you're not currently offering in the salon that you can offer, which is going to increase the experience of your existing clients. But also get existing clients to talk about the experience that they've had, which will then attract new customers. And that whole process, we've been filmed. It's only taken, well, it's taken us quite a long time, but we've stopped and started. Well, so that whole process would take you 20 minutes from start to finish. So we're going to rinse this off. And unfortunately, I'm not a hairdresser blow dryer anymore, so all is going to blow dry hair, and then we'll just finish off and see how the day went. Hair feels fantastic. Okay, so that's the treatment completed. And as you can see, by the addition of just a few items, you can actually generate more income for the salon. Just by a few small items, a slight change, a bit of knowledge, you don't have to spend a fortune. You can start offering scalp treatments, massages, relaxing massages into the salon, put it into your price list. So that's obviously the question I get asked a lot, what do we charge? Okay, so in the market at the moment for a full Japanese scalp massage, there's salons in and around your area. It doesn't take you long to just sort of Google. They're charging £100, £120. And that's the ultimate, that's the lie down beds, the single separated room, so on and so forth. But something like we've done today, you could quite easily justify £25 to £40. And obviously the more skilled you get at it, the more scalp information you learn about. There's a couple of books that I read which are really, really informative. The one is it The Idiot's Guide or Dummy's Guide? Dummy's Guide to Scalp and Hair Loss. Brilliant books. It really just focuses on the bits that we need to understand. And then Philip Kingsley's book, I felt that was really gives you the knowledge of, if you want to extend what you're offering a little bit further. The Philip Kingsley book's really, really good. But just a simple massage that you can add to the salon by using the products, either the products that I've got or the products that you've got within your portfolio at the moment. By just adding an extra service into the salon, you can easily generate £25 per customer per obviously you're not going to get everybody, but if you generate 5 or 6 a week, work out how much that is in extra income that you're not getting currently. And then obviously the income that comes from a scalp massage, you've got all the take-home products that you can sell. And obviously at the intro, what I said about as well is the hair food. So you've got a total 360 opportunity there, where you can look after what they're taking inside, and obviously what they're doing on the scalp as well, and generate more income for the salon. So I hope you got some good knowledge from today. And obviously if you've got this far, you've actually watched all of it, so I thank you. I'd like to thank Orla, who's been our model today, and obviously thanks Zoe, who's behind the camera, who's going to edit this and make it look half decent. But back to you now, guys, and obviously in a month's time I'll be back with another idea. Obviously a bit more crisper next time, maybe, with the second time I'm doing it. But yeah, I don't know what we're going to do yet, but we'll have a look at see what's going on in the market. With spring, summer coming up, we'll have a look at maybe opportunities that spring, summer can bring to the salon. Thank you for watching. Bye.